You can really draw swords.
But yeah, you can really draw like big dogs and.
I'm envious.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, it is so funny.
That's terrific.
So this is my interpretation of what we're going to try and achieve today from the design that we drew up. So,
wow, that's perfect.
So while we're at this table, and this will be the guard, we can transfer that onto this piece of brass in a minute. Wait, might as well do that now. Sketch over that.
If you mean, can I ruin it? Yes.
Yeah, well. The thing is, whatever we draw, whatever we envision as we start on this thing, it's going to evolve. It's just how it works.
That's cool. As well it should.
Yeah.
I think that it's like the animation process. It starts with one thing, an idea, then a script, then a storyboard, then an animation, then a cut. By the time you're done, everything has really evolved and turned into something that had the contributions of lots of people.
You didn't work on the last Space Jam 2. You were on the first one?
I worked on the last one too.
Yeah, because I did the Game of Thrones set for that I made all these great swords for the wall displays and everything. And then they cut that whole...
That is tragic.
This will be our guard here. We'll do the grip after we finish doing the blade, and then I'll weld up that piece, and we'll take a piece of bronze and forge this while we're doing the rest. This is really high tech. People look at like Norrington's gold braid, and they reference it in the film. It's such a big deal. It's twisted brass wire. So if you can grab that, we're going to pull this out here and put the hook on the end. And then I'm just going to take this onto the drill, and we're going to pull this tight. So I'll probably go over here a little bit, and I'll keep it tensioned. There we go. All right. Let's see. We want to pull it a little more so we get some tension on it. There we go. Start the drill.
Just let it go?
Let it go.
All right.
Is it turned on?
Yep. I broke it.
God. Novice animators in a metal shop. What's up with that? Well, first we'll cut out the shell guard. So we have that in this area with the Beverly shear, which is this shear behind you. So I'll heat this up and soften the metal. So that's called annealing. But I'm going to take this here. And do you want the skull to be the same color as the yellow brass?
Yeah.
So we'll have the flutes coming in there, and the skull will sit on that side.
What do you think about doing it out of bronze? Because
that's what I was thinking. If we do a bronze overlay to match the pommel and the S guard.
Let's do that. Let's do it out of bronze.
All right, cool.
You have more brass by ruining this,
yeah.
Right?
And then just kind of spin it that way so it doesn't catch on the rubber so much.
Oh, okay. Which way?
Well, just so it's not pushing into the side of the wheel as much. Looks great. That's going to be really cool. With that skull on there with the red eyes.
Yeah.
And then I can just take the plastic coating off of here. And then here's the grip. So if you just want to grind it a little bit like this way, and this way we're going to turn this end oval, and then we'll make it round, and then I'll grind the spiral into it.
All right.
And then you work on the lower end of the kind of like this quadrant generally.
Okay.
Let me switch over with you. I'll shape it up, and then I'll have you do it sideways.
Cool.
And generally, you don't wear gloves on the rotational equipment.
Oh, all right.
Because it'll grab and suck you into it.
Oh, well,
That's
I don't
why
want
I had
that.
degloved my finger. Just holding it sideways, and then just kind of knocking off the square corners and just rounding it out.
All right.
Perfect. I'm going to go through, finish it up, and I'll put the spiral into it. How many times do you think you've drawn Scooby-Doo?
It's been a lot of time. I would say, hundreds of thousands of times.
I don't think I meant hundreds of thousands, but definitely thousands of it. The muscular memory and just knowing what you've done, it makes it easy.
Yeah. And on.
Tony's making the pommel now out of a chunk of bronze.
About here.
Yep.
It's a lot harder than cutting wood.
Well, the blade is really fine, and it's kind of old too. Kind of do this, so I wanted to match that up. So I'm going to turn on the acetylene and start that. And then I'll turn on the oxygen. And then this is a gas saver, so if we want to turn it off, we just hang it here.
Oh.
And then we lift it up. So I'll put this here, and then you lift it up from here, and then just touch the tip to the flame.
All right.
It's right there. And then just...
This is fun.
It's one of Misty's favorite things. She's a fire goblin.
This is great.
Yeah.
What's that little imperfection there that's burning up? See that one?
I don't know. We're going to burn it up. This is going to turn red, so just keep it pretty uniform throughout that. You'll see the metal change. You know, a director, animator, artist, alchemist. You are literally changing the molecular structure of the brass. You see how it's starting to glow red in the one corner?
All right, there it goes.
You would have gotten there, it's just, you were a little bit, didn't want to melt it. And we'll put this in a vat of acid to strip off the black oxidize. So I'm going to do the same thing with the wire, and I'm going to soften it down. You'll see it start tweaking around because as it relaxes. So Tony, what I'm using, this is a tungsten electrode.
Okay.
This is argon gas. It's an inert gas. I'm running about 101 amps on a positive TIG welding. So TIG is tungsten inert gas, and or heliarc. So
How will you put another one on? Just on top of it, or
I'll just grind it down on the back and weld it back in. Yeah. So I'm going to have you grind this face once I get it cleaned up a little more. It's so cool. It's
really
Scooby-Doo
cool.
cutlass. I mean, you know, I always liked Scooby-Doo, but I was never like, what was my thing? Tailspin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was doing the carousel shop for Euro Disney, making a bunch of oversized weapon sculpture, and then I was doing armor for Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
and then I was doing the hook.
yeah.
And Tailspin came on, and I went up to my loft in my old shop, and I had my associate down below, had the prop master, costumer, and Imagineer from Disney wait a half an hour so I could finish watching
Oh,
Tailspin.
that's great.
You know, I got my priorities. So Scooby was always one of your favorites growing up?
I mean, to be honest, I liked Scooby when I was a little kid, and then kind of forgot about it. Really until Spike and I made our first Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Yeah.
And the one thing I didn't realize when I started was just how many fans Scooby-Doo has, and how passionate they are about that dog. So, but I learned pretty quick, and,
Yeah.
and I found a lot of things that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
But like I love cartoon humor, and I love monsters
Yeah.
and scares and teenage relationships. So it was fun. It's fun stuff to work on.
I'll have you clean up this whole back face here. And then you can flip it over and just do that, you know, but. Perfect, yeah, just lightly sand that, and that'll take the black oxidation from forging it. I wouldn't
Try not to touch that with my finger.
I would go sideways, because then that way you're not going to hit the flange. There you go. Yeah, that's probably good.
All right.
And if you want to do a little bit on the face of the Scooby-Doo side. Perfect.
That's great.
That's great.